Here is a weird angel story. And I'm telling this story to let everyone know that no matter what the situation or how weird it is, angels are around. Now I just hadn't got back home. I was away for 3 or 4 years for medical reasons. You know, the closest I ever been to death. I mean, the medical industry was trying to murder me. At first, I was just thinking they were just trying to take my leg for greed. I had my caretaker, Walgreens, and the hospital told me, you must have that woman in a will. I said, no, her daughter. They say the woman is trying to kill you. We done talked with Walgreens. They had red flags saying the same thing. We advise you to get away from this woman, right? And I basically told the hospital, either she gonna kill me or the nursing home gonna kill me. I say when the nursing home kill me, they ain't gonna be investigated. They just gonna be the owner of all my properties and bank account. I say if this lady kill me, she got to be careful because they're already on her record as far as a bad caregiver. She went to prison for it. I say, so she gonna be extra careful, and I'd rather take my chance with her. Because when I tell her what y'all said today, I assure you she gonna back off and rethink the whole situation. Because now she know y'all know. And y'all got proof. Well, we got to call the police anyway. I said, no. It wasn't her. I was trying to kill myself. I don't want to live no more because they cut my leg and all that off for nothing. And the doctor say, no, that woman is the reason your leg been cut off. I said, no, she the reason the toe was being cut off. I said, y'all cut my foot down to the ankle knowing it wasn't going to heal so y'all can cut my leg off. I said, no, she responsible for my toe. I said, but if she wouldn't have messed with my toe, trying to purposely get it infected, I would have never been in here. I said, but let me take my chance with her. So that's why they then went after her. You know what I mean? But anyway, I had to use psychologists to come back home. You know, I had to talk to my brother because I know he talked to her daddy and blah, 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 blah. 3 more days I was home. So my plan worked because it's hard to get away from an autistic psychopath. That's the hardest thing in life to do. And like when I talk to other people who've been in a relationship or friendship with an autistic psychopath, they say, you were lucky you got away with your life. I say, you know what? That's the way I was thinking. I got away with my life and 2 of my bank account because the psychopath had them close 3 down. I mean, this lady was she was walking through the house like she was Oprah every day. Going on gambling trips and just, you know, she was going to wipe me out. But anyway, I was paying her and her mama to keep my house clean over the years. She claimed like, you know, every weekend she go visit her mama where I live at. And she claimed, oh, we clean the house. We want our hand and knee. Oh, we create the wall. We went down the wall. Oh, we did this and did that. Do you got a church donation? Every week. Do you got a church donation? One of my friends say, how can somebody put themselves with God coming to somebody with you who can't blind, who blind and can't walk asking for church donation. They say if they get church donation from people like you, we sure as hell would like to see who getting the donation. Because you got 1 foot on land and 1 foot on grave, and these people coming to you every week talking about the damn donation for the last 3-4 years. But when I got back home, it was a disaster. Oh my God. Even my buddy come here. He met us here. It looked like a hurricane went through my house where somebody was looking for something, papers and all kind of stuff. The den were in the kitchen, all on the floor. You can smell gasoline everywhere. Rat poop was everywhere. And my friends say, man, can you find somebody to stay with? Until I clean it up for you, man, I can't let you stay in here like this. I said, no, man. I say, I'll make one of these couches. I'll find a way to make it, and I can just do a little bit every day in my wheelchair, right? But anyway, now I got a rat problem for the first time because this lady one coming here every other weekend cleaning my house for the last 3 or 4 years, like she was saying. I don't even know how much money I paid her. Okay? Every week, when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's something new every week. You know? So, I put out sticky pads, right? So I put 2 in the kitchen, right? I wake up the next morning, all 2 sticky pads gone. And I'm like, what the hell kind of rat is that? So now I'm really scared, right? So I got little cages, you know. And I recommend everybody to keep little cages and all these little snap traps. Not snap trap, but you know, where they walk in and can't walk out and you can see them. You know. And they never had rats. Not nothing to be concerned about. But I always kept them trapped because I'm a insecticide specialist, you know, insect specialist. So I put the humane traps out. Because I'm thinking, if it walk away with the trap, it got to be a raccoon. You know, and I don't want no raccoon walking up on me at night, up in my bed at night, trying to cuddle or nothing, you know. So a week passed, and it's amazing to me. I'm just telling my cousin now, man, I put out 2 sticky traps, and the whole trap gone, man. Then one night, it felt magical. It just felt like somebody was watching over me. Somebody was here. I woke up the next morning. The 2 traps were in the exact same place. And a sticky trap, you can look at it and you can see where something step at. Because you got to pull like crazy to get off it. Nobody touched her. Nobody walked on them traps. And they were in the exact same place. Except for one exception. It was a whole new trap. An extra trap. Instead of 2 traps, it were 3 traps. And I'm sitting there. At that moment, I felt the Holy Ghost. See, angels do them type of things to let you know you're not alone. In no way that them rats went in my closet, which is closed, shut, got a sticky trap from out the closet and put it in the kitchen with the other two traps because they got to peel that paper off. And that paper hard to come out. You got to peel it and pull it. And I knew right then. My road to recovery was near because I know the angels and the universe had me. And they can come in every situation. One thing about an angel, I'm going to show you how much power they got. Every time my angel visits me, the man or the woman, they take me back the way I was born at, in that same house. But it's perfect. Remember, everything they deal with is perfect. In the prime. And they'll take me back to my old house every time. And I felt better then. Because I knew I wasn't alone no more. After all that hell I just been through. With my life in danger. 4 deadly diseases because the medical industry was trying to kill me. Because they actually get mad when you don't let them cut your leg off. They beg you, please let her cut your leg off. Please let her cut your leg off. I said, man, it's a toe infection. Why not just cut the toe off? But we think in 10 more years, we're going to have to cut your leg off anyway, 10, 20 more years. Let her do it now. And when you say no, they get angry. Real angry. And I didn't know they were trying to kill me because they hide the disease from you. You know, you go to their place and they'll tell you, oh, you got this and you got that and you got this. Oh, the only way you can get that is through operation. Or the only way you can get that through 32s.